and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to introduce Officer in Charge of Station Depot Bay, Senior Chief David Pierias.
Thank you, Chief. Station Company, at ease. Good morning, Captain Trimpert, Chaplain Hazlitt, Master Chief McAdams, fellow officer in charges, and commanding officers, maritime partners, distinguished Coast Guard, and local guests, family, and friends. Welcome and thank you very much for being here today. Well, time has certainly flown by. To think about 4 years ago, almost to this day, I stood in this very same spot as the incoming officer in charge, excited, anxious, eager to begin, wondering what the future would bring. As I've reflected back earlier this week, I can honestly say that it's been the most rewarding tour of my Coast Guard career. Captain Trimpert, sir, thank you for the kind and humbling remarks and for taking the time out of your busy schedule to preside over this change of command ceremony. Sir, you and your staff, including many of the individuals sitting here in the audience today, have provided Station Depot Bay with tremendous support throughout the years. Without that support, we would not have been able to accomplish what we had. Thank you. And I look forward to continue working with you and your staff throughout my next assignment, not far, at Station Umpqua River. I'd also like to take a second to recognize and thank our state and local partners within the community whose help and support have made this such a successful and enjoyable tour. The Depot Bay Fire and Rescue, Lincoln City Fire and Rescue, EMS, Oregon State Police, Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, Lincoln County Sheriff's Department, and city members of the Depot Bay community. Thank you. You are all true professionals, and it has been a pleasure working alongside you. To the Depot Bay Auxiliary Flotilla 53, you're recently a new flotilla, not even 5 years old, and you have accomplished so much. You have established yourselves as professionals with your selfless efforts and voluntary support. I heartfully appreciate and am grateful for the contributions that you have made to the Coast Guard, this crew standing here, and our community. I mentioned a few moments ago the support that Sector North Bend staff provides to this station, but I'd also like to take the time to recognize and express my appreciation for a support group that sometimes gets overlooked in this organization, and that's the Coast Guard spouses, especially the spouses of Depot Bay. Thank you for your continued support and sacrifice. You make it possible day in and day out for these fine young men and women standing over to my left to do what they do, so I thank you. I gotta put a disclaimer in here. The allergy season is horrible today, if you've seen the news. And I didn't take any medication, so I'm trying to, it's my allergies. Just wanna throw that out there. To the crew of Depot Bay. Earlier, we listened to Captain Trimpert recognize me with an award, and I just want you to know that those accomplishments were made possible by your hard work and constant devotion to duty. I couldn't have asked for a more professional group of young men and women who are dedicated to serving their country, their community, and each other. We have experienced a lot together throughout these past 4 years, both professionally and personally. I've taken great pride working alongside you. There's been no greater reward than having the privilege to watch you all grow as leaders in our organization. I've been fortunate to be a part of your successes through advancements, college degrees, qualifications, certifications, marriages, and parenthood. Those are just a few of the successes from this fine group of young men and women here. You have helped me grow as a leader, a mentor, and a shipmate. I am proud of each and every one of you and would be honored to serve with you throughout my career. Thank you for your endless support and sacrifice. Chief Hessler, you have been an excellent executive petty officer. Thank you for your loyalty, your honesty, and your leadership. I appreciate all your sound advice, and I'm certain that you will continue to have success throughout your Coast Guard career. So those of you that may be unaware or didn't catch in the program bio that I was born and raised in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. There's been an ongoing kind of a joke amongst the crew and, well, pretty much amongst everybody regarding my Canadian heritage. Well, I'm happy today to point out that the person responsible for getting this Canadian legally here in this great country is here sitting in the front row, and that's my stepfather, retired Senior Chief Bosa Mate Steve McDonald. Darn allergies. More than that, he's responsible for leading me into this amazing Coast Guard career that I have today. I'd like to say a special thank you to you and to my mother, Linda, for their guidance, support, and for being such an important part of my life. Thank you for being here. And to my beautiful wife, Lee, my sons, Ben and Aiden, thank you for supporting me throughout my career. I know it has not always been easy. Thank you for always being there, listening and understanding and sacrificing your time. I'm not going to look up here right now. I couldn't have accomplished what I've done without your continued love and support. I'm proud of you all. Lee, you are my best friend, my confidant, and I am excited about all the adventures that lie ahead of us and know that there are great things in our family's future. Senior Chief Bretts, I'd like to welcome you back to Station Depot Bay. I wish you and your family, Jocelyn, Lorelei, Layla, and Clyde, continued success and hope your turn at the helm is as rewarding as mine has been. I know that the crew is in great hands under your watch. Thank you.